Anyway, long story short. Hi everyone, Helena here. Thank you for joining me today, where we are going to test out a new foundation, or a CC foundation, like color correction foundation. We are testing out this guy. This is from SOSU by Suzanne Jackson. And I got this from Beauty Bay. But before we get into the foundation, if you're new here, welcome. As I said, my name is Helena. I am a makeup enthusiast. I love to try new makeup, and I also like to use up the makeup that I already have. So if that sounds interesting to you, I would love for you to subscribe to my channel. But yeah, let's jump into this foundation test. Alright, I got this foundation from Beauty Bay. It is called the Dripping Gold Luxury Tanning CC Me In Foundation. And this is what the packaging looks like. So the specs on the tube says vitamin E, B3, B5 and hyaluronic acid. Hydrating dewy finish, medium buildable coverage, and it has SPF 45. And on the back here it says skin perfecting, brightening and concealing, and it also has green tea, chamomile, rose and orchid extracts. So as I said, I got this from Beauty Bay. I made an order a while ago, and like, this is the deal. I made an order and I was really into doing this channel, and then like I got corona. I got better. I filmed some at the end of my sick period, and then I got back to work and I was so overwhelmed. Like, I've been so tired these last couple of weeks. I am a teacher, and for us, we like this period, it's closing up. We need to finish up a lot of things because the last weeks before summer, they go by real fast. There are a lot of red days, like where we have vacations and so on, so it's a lot to do. I missed a lot when I was away for 1 week when I was sick, and yeah, so I never really got into filming, and then I tried to film, I think it was last week. And I sat down, read the camera and everything, and put this on my face, and I just felt like so exhausted. I felt so sad. I had like, I just didn't feel like anything was good in my life. So I gave up. Yeah, I didn't really feel like myself. So it's been quite a lot these last couple of weeks for me. To get back into the rhythm, and I think that my body was more exhausted from COVID than I thought. When I got back to work, I kind of went straight in, and not even working 100%, because when you're away as a teacher, no one does the job for you, so I was behind, yada yada. Anyway, long story short, excellent, see, brain is not functioning right now. I have tried this. I put it on my face once, and then I just decided to not continue with the video. So this is my new attempt, and I will do like a dedicated foundation video, I thought. This one comes, looking at the SOSU Suzanne Jackson website, it comes in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 shades. So not that many, and for being like medium buildable coverage, it's not that many. I got the shade 01 Porcelain, and it says that it's for fair skin with warm undertones. Maybe I should have gotten the O2 Fair, because I do have pink undertones, but it still looks like this shade is much lighter, so I was scared because I'm always the lightest shade. But as I said, I've been trying this. The issue I had the first time is this is how it looks like when you pump it out. So it's quite thick, it doesn't really go anywhere. And I used a new primer. I used the Catrice like putty primer, and that one had a real tack to it, and I just felt like I could not blend this on top of that at all. So I learned from my mistake, and now I'm using my Catkin primer because this has more slip to it. I have done a video, I have not edited it, but I have done a video trying out Catkin makeup, so that will hopefully be up on my channel soon. This is more like a silicone primer, so it has a better slip, so I think that it might be more suitable for this foundation, and I also know how that primer performs. So what I'm going to do, I have pumped out on my hand. The shade looks slightly warm, as you can see. I do have pink undertones, so maybe I should have gotten the other shade. It's slightly yellow compared to my face. And here comes the scratch. Let's see. Knixes! Hey! Are you itchy? Yeah, I'm going to use my standard brush on half of the face and use a sponge on the other half of the face. And I have one pump, so let's go in. Like, I am still living in the idea that I am always the lightest shade, because that's how it used to be, but I'm not. And yeah, so I'm going to do a 2-day test actually on this foundation, because tomorrow I plan to film with the rest of the Beauty Bay products, so I thought that, you know, I can do a 2-day wear test with different primers and so on, and see how it wears. So yeah, I got a huge Beauty Bay order, but Beauty Bay has struggled with their deliverance. Like, it took almost, I think it took a month to get it to Sweden. And I know that other people have had issues also. I know that people living in the UK have had issues with getting their items on time. Right, so this is half the face using a brush. So it's not really blurring or anything. I think that I have foundations that give me a better smooth face. But it has some coverage, and it's also, I know since I tried it already, and that it is buildable, you can work it, so I will build it up after I have used the sponge on the other side. But this is what it looks like using a brush. So let me take another pump. That was not a pump, that is a pump. And just going in with my John & Co sponge. It's quite ridiculous how much is snowing. It's my boyfriend was supposed to get here from, he's been away for work, but they aren't flying because the snow is too heavy. I love that for us. In April.
At last! It's spring!
Really, really fun times. So I will test this foundation it will all go through a hard time today, because I'm going out for dinner later. tackling this storm with this face. So this is the face. Let me see if I can build it up. I will take the sponge and I've been really too lazy to use my sponges lately. But yeah, I feel like I am finally like gasping up for air. We are going into Easter, so we will have some time off. So hopefully I will find my way back and be able to rest and so on, but I haven't been able to do. Like this time of the year is the most crazy at school, because you have the like national tests, exams, and you have what is it called, like guidance, like development. You chat with your assigned students about their like how they do at school, and you know, everything, and you have to do that with their parents, so you need to book the make appointments, and you have to rewrite your assessment for all the students that you have, so that the other teachers will see how it's going for them and so on. So it's been really tough time. But yeah, you can see now with like 2 applications that I was able to build up the coverage a bit here, where I have some discoloration from recent acne. I think there is like some luminosity. It's not very, it's supposed to say dewy finish, but I don't think I feel dewy. It's not like greasy looking, which I like because I have more normal to oily skin. My problem areas will be here, so we will see at the end, if I remember to do check-ins, how I look in my T-zone, especially after walking through the snowstorm. But yeah, let me finish up my like powder down and put concealer on and everything, and we'll see how I look. I set my face. I also wanted to test out some cream products, so I have, it doesn't look like much, but I did put some contouring stick. This is from Kiko. It's called the Sculpting Touch. It's just here, and I dotted some of my lipstick that I'm trying to finish up, and I just tested it out as a cream blush on top. But I think I powdered it down quite a lot, because I think it will have to get some help if I'm going to take the face outside today. But I feel like it's like powdered well on top of it, and there was no issue with my concealer. I used the Juvia's Place Magic Concealer, and I feel like nothing was... there was no issues. So I'm going to take some time and do the rest of my face. It's now almost 3:30, so I will gather my stuff, sit down by the TV, watch some YouTube while I play around and, you know, just enjoy putting some makeup on. And I will be back with my finished face some while away from now. And let's chat about my thoughts when everything is on my face. We are back and the face is finished, completo. It's about an hour later, so the makeup the base has been on for about an hour. I saw that I got like a rash here. This never happens, I'm not sensitive. So I don't know what that is about. So if I look red on my décolletage, I don't know why. But anyways, this is what the face looks like using the SOSU by Suzanne Jackson CC Me in foundation. I like it. It is a bit like thicker in consistency, but I feel like my skin looks good. I will see how it wears. I feel like using a silicone primer was definitely the way to go. If you're wondering, I'm wearing, I'm finishing up a video that I did film, but I got visitors, so I didn't have time to film the ending. So I'm using two palettes from Béllapierre Cosmetics in combination with my Martine Cosmetics. If you have seen my product Petal eyeshadows, you know that this shade is in the rotation this month. So I'm using some of the shades from here because I'm trying to use all of them before I roll the palette out. But I'm also combining it with these two so I can finish that ending. So this is the Masquerade palette, and this is the Reggae Ma palette. I've been using them for some time now and I'm really impressed by the formula. It's an UK-based indie brand, and I'm also wearing the Mikayla and GlamLite highlighter. I got this from an order I made quite recently, and this is amazing. I am so thrilled that I own this. I think it looks, look at that. Look at that glow. Really thoroughly enjoying that one. On my lips I'm using the Fenty Beauty, what are they called? Like this Stunna lip paint, and this is in the shade Uncuffed. It looks quite dark on my pale skin, but I like this formula a lot. I also have a red one, and I'm contemplating buying the purple one because I like them. The only annoying thing is that I can't fit them with my regular lipsticks because they are too big at the bottom. Maybe I can just put them upside down. I will try. It's still snowing heavily and my boyfriend is stuck in the capital. He's having to go by train, so we will be here tomorrow, unfortunately. But I will try and make an update later on, after struggling back and forth to the dinner place and whatever plans will be evolving after that, and see how this face is looking. But yeah, so far so good. I think it looks, for being a dewy finish, a dewy hydrating foundation, I don't think it looks too bad as of now on my new normal to oily skin. Alright, I am walking the dog, and it is very windy. Hey Fixes! So, this is what the face looks like. This is how much snow has come today. Sexy boots. Yeah, but you see it's taller than the dog. It's just a lovely day. What a lovely day.
Oh, what a day! What a lovely day!
Alright, so the time is now around 1:30 at night, so or in the morning, no, at night. So I've been wearing this makeup for a bit longer than I anticipated. But yeah, this is what the makeup looks like now. So obviously I've been walking through a snowstorm. It's settled down now, it's subsided, but when I went to my dinner it was tough, and when I went to walk my dog it was tough as well. But I think that, like, saying that this is a dewy foundation, I think that it has held up really good. I don't think that I look too gross. I mean, I have some mascara specks and so on, like, but it's not the foundation's fault, it's the mascara's fault, and you know, the fault of a snowstorm hitting my face. But yeah, I think like my nose looks a bit like shiny, greasy, but otherwise, like on my forehead, I mean, I'm dewy, but it's not breaking up badly in any way. Obviously it has rubbed off a bit on my chin because I had to wear a scarf covering my face, because otherwise I wouldn't be able to walk through the snow. So that's not the foundation's fault. But yeah, this is what I'm looking like wearing this foundation for like 9 hours or something. Alright, hello, what is up? It is day 2 for me, testing out this SOSU by Suzanne Jackson CC in foundation. I think that it worked good yesterday. I used a slippy primer, so I think today I'm going to try another primer. This one is from Catrice. It's their Sensational 10-in-1 Dream Primer, and this one has a bit more glow. It says that it's priming, hydrating, anti-wrinkle, natural glow, anti-pollution, anti-oxidation, pore minimizing, even out skin tone, blurs imperfection, UV protection, SPF 15. So it has a lot of claims. So this primer looks like that. So it's like a cream, and when you add it you can see that it's colored. So it's supposed to be color correcting. I am going to put a bit more pore filling just in between my brows and here. So I'm just using my Winky Lux. I'm trying to pan and just adding that where I have larger pores. Let's apply the CC cream. I'm using my sponge today because I felt like that was a bit better. So this is what the skin looks like with the other primer. I think it's almost looking better than with what I used yesterday. Alright, I'm doing the rest of my face. I'm going to do another try-on video where I will try out, for example, the bPerfect Chroma Concealer. I will be back maybe later on tonight with where is this second day. Alright, I will see you later. I am filming from the other way around now. It is currently 9:15 in the evening, so the makeup has been on for like 8 hours now. I think the base has been on, and this is what we're looking like. I obviously forgot to give an update after I put all of the makeup on, but I am currently trying out the rest of the Beauty Bay products that I got in the same order as I did the this foundation. But this is what we're looking like. On my eyes I am using the Soda Little Mermaid palette. This is looking like this, and the pigment has stayed on really well. And yeah, I don't know, I am using a primer that might be a bit more dewy, and I think I can feel that. So today I've just been cleaning at home. I've been changing the sheets, cleaning out the refrigerator. I took a nap in the couch. It was splendid. I've been editing and so on. So a normal day, of course I've been walking the dog as well, but today hasn't been a snowstorm like yesterday. But I still feel like with this primer maybe it's a bit more broken down, despite, you know, the weather being better. Weather being better. Such a rhyme. But yeah, that is my update. So what do I think about the Dripping Gold CC Me In foundation by SOSU by Suzanne Jackson foundation? I think it's okay. It's not revolutionary in any way, shape or form. I think that, like, I can see the texture on my skin a bit more than I can with some other foundations that I really like. It's not a bad product. I will of course keep using it up as I like eventually maybe will be padding it or something. Yeah, it's a decent product. It's like flying in the middle road, so to speak. Yeah, let me know, what do you think? Have you tried this product? Are you planning to pick it up? And other than that, I don't know. Subscribe, give this video a thumbs up, and I will see you in the next video. Goodbye!